What is up, YouTube? This is RoguePlayer here, and today I'm here with a new deck profile for you guys. So let's get right into it. This is my custom-made Jinzo that I created myself, the original art. So anyway, aside from that, this profile is, I call it Angel Beats. Angel Beats is basically, if you catch on quickly, you would understand it's Melodious and Cyber Angels. Yeah, it's obviously based off an anime name, but the the deck is very fun, and I've won many duels with it. So let's get right into it. So we're running two Ben 10. Usually, if you're running a pure Cyber Angel deck, Cyber Angel Herald deck, you will run 3. But this is not pure. They're running 2 Ida-10. Boosts up your rituals attacks by 1,000. 2 Herald of Perfection. He's just the card that stops all plays. 2 Dakini. Dakini is the beat stick of the deck. Normally, decks don't even run Dakini, but I think that this deck does need kind of a beat stick in order to go off, because it isn't pure stun, but it does stun a lot, because that's what Herald of Perfection is in there for. Then for other stuff, we're running 3 Manju. This searches for your ritual spell and trap cards. 3 Cyber Petite Angel. This searches for your Cyber Angel monster and rituals. And and ritual spell. They're running, for Melodious, we're running 2 Cannon. When you control Melodious, you can instantly special summon her. That's the only reason why I run her. They're running 2 Sonata. She has basically the exact same effect. If you control Melodious, you can instantly special summon them. Now, I don't use them really to overlay, but I do overlay with them. But I mostly use them for Soprano. Soprano basically can basically contact fuse Melodious monsters. So if she's special summoned, you can target Melodious in your graveyards, add it to your hand. But basically, she can fusion herself with any other Melodious and bring out some of your broken Melodious extra deck monsters. Now we're running 1 Aria. I only use her if I use first movement solo and special summon her out. Basically, Melodious monsters cannot be destroyed by battle and can't be targeted by card effects. So she's a pretty good card. And we're running 1 solo. I like her because if you control no monster, you can just special summon her, and then when she destroys in the graveyard, you can special summon Melodious from your deck. So she's pretty good. Then we're running 1 Archlord Christia. That's for the monsters. And you may not unless you guys try this deck out at first sight, you guys might think that, oh, this deck's kind of stupid. What's the point? But the deck is very good. Now, yeah, I've lost with it, but I've also won. I've also won with it many times. So so that says something, right? So yeah, but the deck is very fun. I really want to do something other than just make a pure stun, Herald deck. So anyway, for spells, running 2 Ritual Sanctuary. If you guys know Cyber Angels, you obviously know how broken this card really is. They're running 2 Machine Angel Ritual. Machine Angel Ritual is basically the ritual for Cyber Angels by themselves. They're running 2 Dawn of Herald. Dawn of Herald, obviously, ritual summons for Herald of Perfection. They're running 3 Pre-Prep. Pre-Prep is the main source of this deck in order to bring out Herald first turn. They're running 3 first movement solos. You kind of want to grab this card as quickly as possible, because if you can hit a Herald of Perfection and a Melodious fusion on board, Schuberta to be exact, you can basically control the graveyard and the field. So first movement solo is a first turn card you really want to get. They're running 2 Terraforming in order to search out your Ritual Sanctuaries. 2 Night Beams, Preparation of Rites, the original, and Fortismo, which lets you fusion Melodious and boost their attacks by 800. Now for the extra, running 2 Bloom. This is one of the most amazing cards in the deck, but it is a stun card, and this deck wants to stun and be offensive. But if you run to a tight situation, this card basically is indestructible by battle, and your opponent takes damage when the battles her. They're running 2 Bloom Prima. She gains 500 for each Melodious monster that was used for her fusion material. She gains 300 for each one. And then if she's sent to the graveyard, you can target Melodious in graveyard, add it to your hand. So she's pretty decent. And she gets 1 additional attack for each Melodious monster used for a fusion summon. So then we're running 2 Shuberta. This card literally just controls the graveyard. It says once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish 3 cards from either or both players' graveyards. So she can literally just, and then she gains 200 for each one. So she is a really broken card. She really messes up lots of plays. Now we're running XYZs in this deck. 1 Fairy Sheer Girl. The draws are amazing. Maze Stroke just for stall. Black Corn just because it's Black Corn. Kachi Kochi just because I like them. Tsukiyomi, if you can empty your hand and get a handful of a brand new hand, Tsukiyomi can really help you out to bring out those ritual plays. 1 Gauntlet Launcher for your ritual monsters, and 1 Constellar Omega because you don't want because you want him to be able to go off when you bring him out. You don't want to just put 24 monster on board and still have no plan to stop responses. When you bring him on board, you want to bring him. You want a monster not that strong. The 24 is decent, but I'm saying you want a monster that's that strong, but also has a defensive play, aka like Dark Law. So yeah, that is my Angel Beats deck. The deck is really fun, it's really powerful, and I really prefer to anyone who liked the deck profile. Maybe go on Dev Pro, check it out. So yeah, this is RoguePlayer. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I am out.